Imagine giving money to a cause you love today and still missing one hidden option that could make a much bigger impact later. Most people think a donation is just a donation. It is not. One choice happens now. The other can shape your taxes, your estate, and even the story your money tells after you are gone. So what is the real difference between planned giving and regular donations, and which one makes more sense for normal people? Number 1. Two gifts that look similar but work very differently. Regular donations are the gifts most people already know. You give cash, a check, a card payment, or even clothes or food right now. The charity gets help right away. Planned giving is different. It usually involves a gift arranged now, but often delivered later. Many planned gifts are tied to your estate, retirement account, life insurance, or long-term financial plan. Example, if Maria gives $50 to a food bank this week, that is a regular donation. If she adds that same food bank to her will so it receives part of her estate later, that is planned giving. Number 2, one helps today, one can echo for years. Regular donations usually solve immediate needs. A shelter can buy meals, a school can buy supplies, a rescue group can pay a vet bill. Planned giving often helps with future stability. It can help a charity build an endowment, fund scholarships, support long-term programs, or create a lasting legacy. Think of it like this. Regular giving is like handing someone groceries today. Planned giving is like helping build the grocery store that serves families for years. Number 3, timing changes everything. This is one of the biggest differences. With a regular donation, the transfer usually happens now. The charity uses it now.
With planned giving, the decision may happen now, but the money or asset may transfer later, sometimes much later, often after death, sometimes during life, but under a special structure. Example, a donor names a hospital as a beneficiary on a retirement account. The paperwork is done today. The hospital may not receive the gift until many years from now. That timing changes how you plan, how the charity prepares, and how your family thinks about your estate.
Number 4, planned giving is not only for rich people. This is where many beginners get the story wrong. A lot of people hear planned giving and think mansion, yacht, and private foundation. But planned giving can be very simple. It does not always require huge wealth. A person with a modest home, a retirement account, or a life insurance policy may still be able to create a planned gift. Example, a retired teacher with average savings names a local library to receive 5% of her estate. She is not ultra-wealthy. She is simply organized and intentional. That is why planned giving matters. It is often more about planning than about being rich. Number 5, regular donations are usually easy. You click Donate, you write a check, you hand over items, done. Planned gifts are often more complex. They may involve legal documents, beneficiary forms, estate planning, or professional advice. That does not mean they're scary. It just means they need more care. Example, sending $100 to a nonprofit online may take 2 minutes. Updating your will to include a charity may take a meeting with an attorney and careful thought about family goals. Simple is not bad. Complex is also not bad. They just serve different jobs. Number 6, tax benefits can be different.
A regular donation may provide a tax deduction if the donor itemizes deductions and gives to an eligible charity, but not everyone gets the same tax result. That depends on income, filing status, and tax rules. Planned giving can create different tax outcomes depending on the type of gift. In some cases, it may reduce estate taxes. In other cases, it may help avoid certain taxes on appreciated assets. In still other cases, it may create income for the donor first and then help the charity later. Example: a person donates cash this year and may get a current tax deduction if eligible. Another person leaves stock or retirement assets to charity through an estate plan, which may create a different tax effect later. This is why planned giving often sits at the intersection of generosity and smart financial planning. Number 7. Assets matter more than most people realize. Regular donations are often made with cash. Planned gifts are often made with assets. That can include stock, real estate, retirement accounts, life insurance, or a share of an estate. Why does that matter? Because some assets are more efficient to give than others. Example: suppose John bought stock years ago for a low price, and now it is worth much more. Giving cash and giving appreciated stock can lead to very different financial results. That is one reason some donors use planned giving tools instead of only writing checks. The gift is not just about the amount. It is about what form the gift takes. Number 8. Your family comes first. Here is a fear many people never say out loud. If I make a planned gift, will I hurt my spouse, kids, or future security? A good planned gift should fit around your real responsibilities. It should not ignore them.
That is why many people start by asking 3 questions. Have I taken care of my essential family needs? Do I understand what I can afford to give? Am I clear about what I want my money to do after I am gone? Example: a couple may choose to leave a small percentage of their estate to a favorite church rather than a fixed dollar amount. That way, the gift rises or falls with the estate and stays more flexible. Good giving should feel generous, not reckless. Number 9. The most common planned gift is surprisingly simple. Many people think planned giving means complex trusts and thick legal documents. Sometimes it does. But one of the most common planned gifts is simply naming a charity in a will or on a beneficiary form. That is it. Example: you can name a charity as a partial beneficiary of a retirement account. You can also include language in a will that leaves a set amount, a percentage, or what is left over after other gifts. This matters because it lowers the mental barrier. Planned giving does not always begin with a giant financial move. Sometimes it begins with one line on one form. Number 10. Some planned gifts let you give without losing income right away. This is where the topic gets interesting. Some planned giving strategies can be designed to support a charity later while still providing income to the donor or another person during life. Others allow the donor to keep using an asset for a period of time. Example: a person may arrange a gift that benefits a charity later but still keeps an income stream during retirement. Another may set up a plan involving property while keeping certain rights for life. These options are more advanced, but they show why planned giving is not just delayed donating. It can be part of a broader money plan.
Number 11. Emotional impact is different too. Regular donations often feel immediate. You see the campaign, you feel moved, you give. It is fast and emotional. Planned giving feels deeper and more reflective. It asks bigger questions. What do I care about most? What do I want remembered? What values do I want my family to see? Example: a one-time donation after a natural disaster is often driven by urgency. A planned gift to fund scholarships in your parents' names is often driven by legacy. Both are beautiful. They just come from different moments in life. Number 12. Charities use them differently. Nonprofits depend on both. Regular donations help keep the lights on. They support payroll, programs, events, and emergency needs. Planned gifts often help with bigger, long-term goals. That can mean buildings, endowments, future scholarships, or permanent funding pools. Example: a museum may use yearly donations for exhibits and staff. A planned gift may help create a permanent education fund for children who visit for free. So when people ask which type matters more, the honest answer is both. One keeps the mission moving, the other can strengthen the mission for decades. Number 13. There is more risk in guessing than in learning.
A lot of beginners avoid planned giving because they assume it is too hard, but guessing can be riskier than learning. Why? Because small mistakes in estate planning can create confusion, delays, or outcomes you never wanted. Example, someone says, "I want the charity to get something when I die," but never updates their will or beneficiary forms. Their intention is real, their paperwork is not, and in money, paperwork usually wins. That is why clarity matters more than good intentions alone.
Number 14. A smart beginner path is very simple. If you are brand new, do not start with the most advanced option. Start small and clear. First, choose causes you truly trust. Second, make sure your own emergency savings, debt plan, and family needs are not being ignored. Third, decide whether you want to help now, later, or both. Fourth, if you are curious about planned giving, look at the easiest options first, like a will or beneficiary designation. Fifth, speak with a qualified estate planning attorney, tax professional, or financial advisor if the gift affects major assets. That path keeps generosity grounded in real life. Number 15, the best choice might be both. This is the answer many people do not expect. You do not always have to choose between planned giving and regular donations. Many generous people use both. They give smaller amounts during life and arrange one meaningful gift for later. Example, a family gives $25 each month to an animal rescue and also names that rescue in their estate plan for a future gift. One helps pets today, one helps the rescue survive tomorrow. That combination can be powerful because it matches both heart and strategy. Number 16, the real question is not which is better. The real question is which fits your life, your values, and your goals. If you want immediate impact and simplicity, regular donations may be your best starting point. If you want to think about legacy, estate planning, and long-term impact, planned giving may deserve a closer look. If you want both present impact and future meaning, combining them can make a lot of sense.
And that is the big secret. Planned giving is not just for wealthy people. Regular donations are not the only way to be generous. The smartest giving plan is often the one that is thoughtful, realistic, and built around what matters most to you. Most people spend years earning money, saving money, and protecting money, but very few stop and ask what their money will say about them when they are gone. So here's the question. If you had to choose one cause to support now or forever, what would it be, and why?